Hello. Today we're watching Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Fantastic Mr. Fox, let's do it.
The country's most fantastic critics are raving. Fantastic Mr. Fox is beyond fantastic. It's the best animated film of the year. Woo! And maybe the best film, period.
Okay.
This is actually kind of a big deal, so don't just say, okay.
Okay.
Newsweek raves. Wes Anderson's
I swear to
animated
God.
Mr. Fox melts into Roald Dahl's story like butter on toast.
Butter on toast.
The New Yorker declares it's dazzling. The movie is a wonder.
You're practically glowing. Maybe it's the lighting.
Rolling Stone hails it's groundbreaking. An adventure in pure imagination.
I'm asking if he thinks we're in for a hard winter.
Phone keeps falling over. It's whatever.
It's okay, guys.
Gives it an A.
Gives it an A.
Holiday comedy that's a marvelous toy box.
Oh, it's a comedy? Okay, I'm gonna love it.
Comedy, yeah, comedies are pretty good.
Love comedy.
Ooh, she looks tough.
I do like the animation style. I think it's
Is it stop motion?
stop motion, yeah.
Now playing everywhere for everyone.
Okay.
Wow.
One thing
looks
was, it
really
didn't
cool.
give me much information about the movie, but I can already tell I'm gonna like it because I love comedy. I love stop motion.
Tell you what kind of comedy it's gonna be.
What?
It's kind of a depressing comedy. Not gonna lie.
It's a depressing comedy.
Oh, you love that.
That's the best thing ever. Yeah, I'm gonna love this movie.
Yeah.
love it.
I mean, you could tell this movie's older.
Older,
2015-ish.
2015.
So a few years. Yeah. A few years ago.
But I do love the animation style. I like the idea of having
Yeah,
like
it's-
animals as the main characters.
This is stop
This is
motion,
like
right?
a better Zootopia so far.
This is the first.
2009.
So this is the first Zootopia, technically.
True.
Maybe this is Nick Wilde.
Is this like when did they start introducing animals being the main characters? Do you know that into movies?
But this is stop motion, right? Okay.
I do like the animation
I like the
a
stop
lot.
motion. Yeah.
What was the thing that they said like an A on the apple?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
I
for.
forgot what that was for.
But
Is
I
that
think-
what like the rating it got or something? I don't know.
No, I
Or
think
did it
that
have
was
something to do with the movie?
probably something to do with the movie.
Because I've seen clips of this movie, and I think it's the one where they go, "What the cuss, dude?" Is that the? Am I thinking of the right one? Because I swear that was the funniest
Well,
thing ever. Because I saw a clip of it
I
on
watched
YouTube.
this movie probably when I was like 6. When I was,
6,
like,
7.
You're getting canceled.
Yeah. I love it so far. I like
wanna-
the
I wanna
idea of
punch
the
you.
animation in comedy. And
Yeah.
I do because I feel like we don't have enough of that. We barely have any stop motion movies. Like,
Plus,
they're-
this is like a family
But-
family movie you can watch.
yeah. The biggest one is like Lego Movie.
Lego movies are good though.
Yeah, that is I think fully stop motion. Am I right about that?
Lego? No.
Really?
Isn't it CG?
I thought there was one that was stop motion.
There's maybe some of it, but like the Lego movie is like, isn't it CGI? Yeah, it's all CGI.
Ah, dang. Yeah, then we barely have any like stop motion films.
There's a few. Like there's
Which
what,
I
Caroline is stop motion, right? Yeah.
I
there's-
imagine it's like so difficult that it's like to do a full movie with just stop motion is
yeah,
crazy.
And I'm pretty sure.
Do it on a lower budget if you have long enough time.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
And I'm pretty
less
sure-
expensive, but it takes so long.
This is like movies like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, like
stuff
I was
that.
I was
It's-
listening to a podcast about Nightmare Before Christmas, and they literally said like they would write a joke and then they wouldn't know if the joke did well until like 10 years later.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of pick and choose which ones. Okay, how long is this gonna last? How long is this gonna be funny for? So there's a lot you have to kind of put into consideration,
yeah.
especially when you're working with stop motion, because the process takes so long. Because like a normal movie takes like what 3 years to film, something like that.
Yeah.
But stop motion can take like long time, which is why I admire it
Oh,
so much because
and,
it takes a lot
I'm
of skill.
pretty sure. I think it's called Paranorman. The kid with like the zombies. Yeah, that was stop motion too. I watched. I was able to watch one of the producers that were doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
it did like a time lapse of him, like fast, but like it like moves normally.
Yeah.
And it's honestly a really cool process, and it's very worth it at the end because it turned.
Oh
out
yeah, for
so
sure.
well.
I feel like that's the most artsy like way to make a movie.
I agree.
Because you have to make sure that each frame is like perfectly timed to where like everything looks natural and it just like obviously it's not going to be perfect every time, but I feel like that's the best part about it. Is
I agree.
It feels like so homemade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But, yeah.
I do like that idea though.
I think I'd rate that. I think I'd rate that trailer That's 6.
I'd rate it a solid. I rate it a 6. Cause the trailer
He's gonna rate it a 3.
the trailer itself I didn't like, but the idea of the movie was I do like the idea of the movie. I don't necessarily like the trailer.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I'm rating it a little
I
low.
feel like the trailer was a little too happy. It was just like it's like like if you ever seen Gumball, like it's like there's like a lot of stuff. It was just happy and it's just a lot of like
Yeah.
it didn't give too much context really.
I don't feel like it did enough for the movie that it was. I also don't really like narration in like trailers, like this fall. Like I'm not a huge fan of that.
Plus, I'm also not.
There's no narration in the movie.
To me,
Well,
too,
yeah,
to
I'm
me
glad.
too, I'm not a big fan of stop motion animals because it creeps me out.
It creeps you out.
Yeah, like the eyes.
I love it. I kind of like that creepy aspect.
Plus, not gonna lie, and I think the best stop motion movie is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the oldest ones too. Oh, and besides Corpse Bride as well, I'm pretty sure that's stop motion in it. Frankenweenie's good too. There's a lot of lore behind all 3 of those movies.
What do you think the plot's gonna be in this movie? It's gonna be really difficult to guess because we barely got any.
I feel
info.
like he has to get like a job, and he has to support his family, and like I don't know, he has to like somehow he's like like losing his job or something.
I feel like there's gonna be some kind of mission.
Yeah, because he
Some
looks
kind
like a
of-
business. He just has like a suit. He looks
Yeah.
like a business kind of guy.
Something like
And I feel like he's
doing
about to get
business.
fired, and he has
Yeah.
to find a way to save his job.
He's gotta be creative in some way to solve some kind of problem or go on some sort of mission.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
That's just my guess. Something that has to do with like other animals.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. What?
Lot of acorns.
A lot of acorns.
This is not Chicken Little. I know some of you were thinking acorns. It's not Chicken Little.
I did watch Chicken Little. That was
I
pretty
did
good.
watch that too. Yeah.
Any final thoughts on the film itself?
No,
or-
to be honest, no. I think we'll just have to wait and watch the movie. I feel like it honestly might be a good movie. I
Yeah.
feel like it's a good movie you can watch with your family and be like, hey, that was okay.
I agree.
Something-
I think
it's a movie you could watch on like a Saturday.
I think it's like I feel like the focus is like preteens.
Yeah.
That's gonna because you have that dark humor, which not a lot of kids are gonna like. So you have to like
or
teens,
understand.
preteens, stuff like
a lot
that.
of young kids probably
yeah,
wouldn't understand it.
when you're a teenager and stuff, you go through a dark phase of like making dark humor and telling stupid jokes, which I feel like is which I feel like is where the target audience is gonna be with
I
this. But
But yeah. So we will be back after we are done watching the movie. Stay in tune.
yep, we'll see you then. Welcome back. We watched Fantastic Mr. Fox. What are your guys' thoughts? I know you already have seen it, but you can still add on if you'd like. So
Yeah.
So, one thing that always perplexed me about the movie was the dynamic between I think it was like their cousin, the kid's cousin, and like the son. But like, I don't know.
To be honest, to me, it still creeped me out because I don't like stop motion with animals. But the movie had a lot of twists and turns. It had a lot of
literally in the ground.
But it had a lot of like there was a lot of emotional moments. There were a lot of moments where you can kind of see like the depression part of it. He's like, I'm tired of living in this hole. He's only got a few more years left to live. He's got he said he got like 7 or something years to live. Or 7
Yeah,
fox
he was-
years or something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
Because he said like his dad
His
only
dad
lived.
died at but you could definitely tell Wes
think they're
Anderson.
that far off.
100%. Like
Yeah.
Wes Anderson's directing, you could tell.
Yeah.
Like you could identify, yeah, Wes Anderson.
But
did this.
I feel like this movie could be a great motivational movie for
Oh,
people.
for sure.
Because I mean, not only that, he's like, I'm tired of living in this hole, and I want to change. I want to change this way. I don't want to be like this anymore.
Right.
Very midlife crisis.
Oh yeah, for
Yes,
sure.
and that's when he starts to something clicks in his mind. He's like, I got to start doing heists again to
Yeah.
take all the chickens. And that I thought was so funny because you're taking a relatively serious thing in movies that like serious films, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you're turning it into something like about what foxes would normally do.
Yeah.
Because like that's also one thing. It kind of reminded me of Zootopia a little bit because, Because you're taking animals and you're taking like what they do and you're making it sort of a human.
Yeah, like how Judy Hopps, they ran a carrot farm. You know, bunnies like carrots, so
Right.
they were growing carrots and selling them and stuff.
But the way they did all the recording for all the audio and stuff, like when he devours the breakfast,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he was
that
actually
was so
eating,
funny.
That part
No,
was
he was
funny.
actually eating a piece of toast while he was recording it.
Really?
That's
So they
hilarious.
did stuff like that. So like when they were running and planning the heist out in like the first half an hour, I think it was the fox and like the badger maybe or something. They're actively running around the guy with the microphone, and the microphone's just going in a circle to get that actual out of breath.
Yeah,
That's
Same
that's
thing with like the
hilarious.
motorcycle.
That's what I love so much about just stop motion in general, because you get to be the most creative you can with the stuff that you have.
Of
Because
course.
you're messing with all these materials that are like I feel like it's the most artsy kind of film.
Oh
Almost.
yeah.
Because you're not only having to film it in a way that makes sense or in a professional looking manner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're
They
also
all
having
kind of
to
look all low budget almost.
Right.
And that's
And-
kind of nice.
you
And I
have to
feel-
sculpt like each character kind of
Yeah.
to the way that they're moving.
Yep.
Which is so insane.
And I
to
feel
me
like
that they
it's.
have that much
I feel
time.
like it's like that for most stop motion. I wouldn't say all, but I would say for most. You always have your motive of creativity. Sometimes even the characters match the actors.
Yeah, because if you've ever tried to do a stop motion with like a Lego guy, you know how hard it is.
No, my friend did that for a little bit.
You know how difficult that
Some
is
of
if you've
his-
done that.
Some of his history assignments.
You had to do stop motion.
No, he chose to
Oh, okay.
with all his Legos, and it was really hard. But another interesting movie. Have you guys seen Box Trolls?
Yes, I have.
There's a closing scene, and it slowly fades, and it's like, what if we're all just living in a world that people are moving us, and you're seeing the guy moving the two henchmen.
Yeah.
Is that called breaking the fourth wall or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall, yeah. And then they also had, these movies like Corpse Bride, which was a good one.
Yeah.
They had, I'm pretty sure there was a part on set where the girl was actually like crying, and they used that for the bride.
Yeah.
And they just, it's amazing. Same thing with the sound effects too.
And one of my favorite parts, which is the thing I did remember about the movie because I haven't seen it in so long, was the part where they go like, "Dude, you've got to be cussing kidding me right now.
Oh, they
What
just,
the cuss, bro?"
they didn't say like the actual word. Yeah.
And it had like a mixture of funny, but also like you could tell like there were serious moments like when his wife got mad at him, that he was just like, "Why are you doing this? You're putting everybody at risk." And that part, because like,
They had
especially
kids.
with stop motion, it's hard to make it serious.
They
Yeah.
had kids too, right? They had didn't
They
have
had
kids?
one
They had
boy, and
one-
then they had
yeah.
like the cousin.
The cousin,
cousin.
who was better than the
Yeah.
son at everything,
Yeah.
and he was just trying to prove himself the whole time, and every single time he failed. Oh yeah, Mr. Inches said the vents were doing that.
Our studio's falling down.
Yeah,
Don't mind us. We're all gonna die. But
Because it's in that Wes Anderson style of like nothing seems quite like reality. You know what I mean? Because
But just
there are
close
some.
enough to make you watch it.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is overreactions, there's underreactions, but you never really get that, that feel of real life, which I think is why people like his movies so much. But you mix it with realistic type things. Like in this scenario, we had farmers and foxes eating their chickens, stuff like that. I think a lot of people also don't like Wes Anderson because of that, because people just underreact all the time. But
Yeah.
I feel like that's what makes it so fun to watch, is that you won't get this in reality.
oh, I do have. So, what was your guys' like top favorite scene from the movie?
The street where the three farmers and everybody else is like going at it in the street in the town. That was
Oh
my
yeah,
favorite.
the acorn throwout or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Literally
the
throwing their money around.
Yes.
I like the one. Well, I already mentioned it. The when his like kind of gave like his motivation speech. Probably my favorite.
Favorite character? Anybody?
Favorite character
I mean-
or our most interesting?
Favorite.
Favorite.
Favorite, the fox. Most interesting to me
I'd
was
say
the main farmer, the one that drank all the whiskey and cigarette
I would
and
say
smoked all the cigars.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say favorite is probably the fox. Yeah.
Yeah. What is this movie rated?
Oh.
Because they have him like drinking and stuff in it.
Probably PG-13 or 18.
PG-13. Really? I thought if anything it would have been like PG.
Okay, but if Wes Anderson had to like put it down to PG-13, that's probably why they did all the cuss scenes.
Yeah.
Cause like there's not that many
says
scenes where
it's-
he's like actively
Yeah,
drinking.
PG.
It says it's PG. So, I'll have to
So
show you
overall,
that.
what would you rate the movie?
I would rate it a solid. I'll give it an 8.
I'll give it a 7.
I'm gonna say 8.
You're gonna say 8 as well.
So overall,
Overall, it's like what 7 point
well, I said 7. You both said 8. So
7.5. One of the biggest things I noticed was like with Wes Anderson, you could tell that he had control over this movie.
Oh,
yeah, oh,
Because
for
like
sure.
it wasn't like a Nightmare Before Christmas type thing.
Yeah.
Where Tim Burton just shows up for one day.
Yeah, and then
leaves,
he lets
everybody else works for like 10 years to get it done. Like you could tell it wasn't that kind of situation.
No, you could
because
tell he had full.
even the shots,
control.
even though like it was like I assume miniature type stuff,
Probably.
even though it was like that, he still figured out a way to put his own style in there, which is I think one of my
Incredible.
favorite parts of the movie was because you have these like just because he's doing stop motion animation doesn't mean he has like the excuse to like just not do his normal style. But you can see like specifically he loves doing central shots
Yeah.
or whatever they're called.
Yes.
He makes it artistic in his own way without going by the rule of thirds, which is normally what movies do.
Wes Anderson does not like the rule of thirds.
Yeah, he hates that.
Anyways.
7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
7.5 out of 10.
Make
that was our
sure
rating.
Make sure you guys check out this movie if you haven't seen it. It's a great movie. I would
And
suggest it.
Keep watching our videos. If you're a fan of them, you can comment below which movie we should watch next, and we'll
We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.